Namaste, this is Sayali Kelkar. Welcome to my channel. Friends, today I'm going to talk about how to let go of expectations. A lot of people tell me that they know that they shouldn't expect things, they shouldn't expect something from a person, but it's very hard to let go of expectations. They are aware that the suffering is caused because of their expectations, but they don't know how to let go of those expectations. So, I'm going to give you three tips, three ways in which you can learn to let go of your expectation. Now, before we start with that, let's understand what is really an expectation. An expectation is your want for a particular outcome. You want something to happen, or you want a person to behave in a certain way, or you want a person to say something or do something for you, or you want simply something out of your environment. So, an expectation is a want that you create out of your desires, out of your needs. Now, what is wrong with wanting something? This is my tip number one. Wanting something means you are creating a mindset where you say that I do not have it. We want something only when we think we don't have it. Imagine you're this person who is absolutely abundant, resourceful, you're like a king who has all their wishes fulfilled all the time. Would you really want something? Would you really expect anything if everything was available to you? No, right? That means whenever you expect something, whenever you want something, is because you feel that you lack in it. And when you expect, you're sending out a vibration of a lack in this universe. Now ask yourself, is it something lacking in you at this moment? If you just relax in this moment, if you're just being in this moment, is there something really lacking in you in this moment? You will get your answer if you really relax yourself and ask earnestly. My dear friends, there is nothing ever lacking in us. We are fulfilled, whole, complete, beautiful, abundant, loving beings. That's who we are, that's our truth. But our mind makes us think that there is something lacking in us. And the moment we start believing that we don't have it, we start having all these expectations from the external world. So, tip number one is understanding that actually there is nothing lacking in you, and you are whole, complete, and resourceful and abundant every single moment of your life. Tip number two is understanding that there is a joy in doing whatever it is that you're doing. See, we expect something. After we do something, we expect a certain outcome. Suppose you are in a relationship, you express your love to your partner, and then you expect that person to show the same love to you. Or if you are in a business scenario, you're doing some work, and then you expect appreciation or more clients to come in your business. Or if you're simply posting something on social media and you expect likes and comments and people to tell you how good you are. Realize, my dear friends, is that doing the work that you're doing, expressing whatever is your uniqueness that you're expressing, itself is a joy, itself is a reward. Start enjoying the doing rather than the expecting. Start realizing there is so much fun and fulfillment in actually expressing yourself every moment. Why do you need another reward? If you just keep doing what you love to do, you're going to enjoy it every moment. It doesn't matter what you get or don't get. Remember, it's even said in Bhagavad Gita कि अपने कर्म करो लेकिन फल की अपेक्षा मत करो. So, your job here in this world is to keep following your passion, keep following your purpose, and keep doing the work and enjoy doing that work. Your job is not to expect rewards, not to expect something to get in return. So that's point number two. And point number three, my dear friends, is that whenever you're doing something, if you do get some reward out of it, the happiness that you get out of it is very, very transient. Now think of all the times that your expectations have got fulfilled. There are a number of times you have got what you wanted. Are you now eternally happy? Are you absolutely happy and blissful at this moment? No, because now you have created another want. Now you have created another expectation. So realizing this fact is that Whenever we get a reward, the happiness associated with the reward is very limited. It's transient, it wears off after a certain time. Whereas the happiness, the bliss that you get in following your passion, in doing the task that you're here to do, in expressing yourself the way you are, in being who you are, is eternal. You never lose out on that happiness. The reward is actually you expressing yourself to the fullest potential. That is the biggest reward we have in this world, my dear friends. It's not the likes that we get, it's not the appreciation that we get, it's not the following that we get, it's not the material resources that we gather. None of those give us the happiness that is eternal. None of those actually even stay with us forever. What stays with us is us and our essence and our doing, and that is completely in your control. Expecting an outcome is not in your control. So, if you remember these 3 tips, you can start to learn to let go of expectation. Now, remember, my dear friends, self growth and evolution is a journey. So, do not be hard on yourself. Do not beat yourself up if you are not able to let go of expectation. Just keep becoming aware of it every moment it crops up in your awareness. Think of these points. Is this really going to give you happiness? Are you really lacking in this? Can you be okay without getting it? Can you also enjoy this doing, this movement that you have at this point? And if your answer is yes, you have done your work. Thank you.